What's good, YouTube? It's your boy 392 KyngEl, man, and I'm back with another video thought. Today we got another reaction video, man. Today's video gonna be on every SRT Hellcat at Sema Show 2023, man. Video speaks for itself, man. If y'all new to the channel, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, man. Welcome to the family, welcome to the squad, man. We're going up all 2023, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, without further ado, we're gonna get into the video. Got some heat already.
We're here at Sema 2023 at the Alpharex USA.
Like, I ain't doing a reaction video in a minute, but we back, man.
We're going to go over every single Hellcat here at the Sema show, starting with the smoke show. Let's get into it. We're just going to go front to back, guys, and we're going to start under the hood of this thing because stock Hellcat motor, however, we've added a Corsa air intake, and this thing is an absolute beast. You can hear that supercharger with a very slight press of the gas, and it's very obnoxious, but it's
carbon fiber on that.
Next off, we've got the Alpharex
and the intake
projector headlights. Massive upgrade for this car. It totally like changes the look of the front end, and it makes it even more aggressive with that wide body, the light sequence, all of it. Not to mention, coming around to the side, we've got the wide body. You need this wide body to fit wider meats. So this car has 305s in the front, and it's got 335s in the back. And those tires are wrapped around American Racing TPF wheels. Right behind those is the 6-piston Brembo brakes. Because lots of horsepower needs a lot of stopping power, and that's
I like the
why
gold.
such massive brakes.
I don't know if I really like the design of the wheel, but I like the color. Love the color.
Now that we've made our way around back, you can see that the Alpharex upgrade continues to the back. We've got the taillights as well, which
it's tinted tail light.
It's
nice.
An epic light sequence. So that's
that jump fire.
Back of this car.
That's
really
nice.
Ties it together, and I gotta mention the elephant in the room.
That Toyota in the back fire too.
The MagnaFlow X-Mod exhaust, guys. This exhaust allows you to not only upgrade the catback and make the car louder, but it also allows you to swap out the resonators for an optional straight pipe with just a quick release V-band. So being able to do that on the floor in your garage is, that's huge for car enthusiasts that don't have a lift. Now that we've covered the best Hellcat here, let's move on and see what else Sema has to offer for the Hellcat community.
I know that ain't the only one they got, man. That's crazy. I rap crazy.
Alright, first one we
got
found
the Charlie,
man.
Man.
We found a Decepticon. So this is a Hellcat Red Eye. Under the hood,
yes,
mostly stock. It's got an aftermarket intake. It's got a catch can, a fuse box cover, a couple of other little trinkets and dress-up bits to make it look more appeasing under the hood, more appealing, whatever you want to say. It's got a little bit of aero going on here. I must address the elephant.
It don't look fire, man. It don't crazy. It don't mean.
It don't mean. Seems to be a constant thing with this car. Walking around, you can see here on the inside, they've got like these custom floor mats that are all throughout the car, and they've got, once again, the Transformers.
Yes, sir.
So once again, that's a huge theme with this car.
Was that a pedal box?
Right there. This wrap is, I mean, like,
pedal commanders.
You can see that they also wrapped the jams. So the jams are the sections that are like, beneath the trunk or like the doors that open. So they also wrap that part. And then come over here, come look at this. Literally, like most wrap companies won't.
Butterfly doors, man.
You can see they wrap the inside of the door, and like I said, the door jams are also wrapped. So I mean, I think 10
detail.
10 on the. No, I wouldn't. No, I personally wouldn't, but I think 10 out of 10 on the execution and how clean the wrap is. Like, if you're passionate about Decepticons, then you'd probably love this thing. So, speaking of the doors, I must mention the butterfly doors, Lambo doors. What do you call them? Comment below.
Butterfly doors.
I call them butterfly doors. That's what I've always called them, but most people will call them Lambo doors, just like Lamborghinis. So, putting these on this thing essentially makes it more like a Lamborghini, right? Let's move on to the wheels, because these are pretty epic looking wheels. I'm already noticing something pretty aggressive about them. They are, it looks like they're 3-piece wheels, which is, it's a pretty aggressive move. The brand is Variant Forged. I've never heard of Variant Forged, but this is a pretty cool design for a Hellcat. It fits the wide body well.
Yeah.
Plus, the anodized red look on the lip looks epic. Plus the gray on the face looks sick too. This car is really tied in together well. Like I said, I'm not crazy about the whole Transformers thing, but it is pretty cool that they tied the wrap with the wheels and the brakes interior. I give this car a 10 out of 10 on
Yeah,
execution.
10 out of 10. Fire. Fire. Okay.
Oh, sweet. We've got another Hellcat. This one's a narrow body, and it's like absolutely slammed. Look at this thing, dude. So ours, like, we go like fender to tire, just a little bit above. This one is absolutely
very mint.
The tire.
Fitment is very mint.
Even bigger on this car for some
I rap crazy too. It might be better than Decepticon rap.
With some canards on there, and they're made of carbon.
Carbon fiber.
Looks great.
Carbon fiber look.
Hellcats, just looks epic. Also, you've got the
side skirts
on here. The side skirt extensions also in carbon fiber, and
I'm going 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10, man.
They're BC
10 out of 10.
wheels. I've heard of those before. Definitely Hellcat style.
Yeah.
We all know it.
Big Brembo.
Coming around the back here.
Ooh, big wing carbon fiber too.
Trend is continuing here. We've got a pretty big and aggressive diffuser.
Not wing, but
made of carbon once again.
Damn. Spoiler.
Okay, and I mean the only thing I don't really like about this diffuser or this setup is that the exhaust tips are so sunken in, and not only are they sunken in, but they're the factory shape, so you can't even really see them. They almost just blend with the diffuser.
Man, GTR go crazy.
MagnaFlow. I think it needs MagnaFlow. This person, whoever owns this Hellcat, should hit up MagnaFlow to get an exhaust on this thing to fill up this diffuser. I'd say that's the only thing that's missing. Yeah. Quick MagnaFlow plug. All right, yeah, and then looks like it's got like a matte wrap, maybe a clear PPF or something like that over black, or maybe it's just a full wrap.
It's on crazy.
Got some pretty aggressive like decals on the side here. I don't really. It's like thorns and roses. That's a hard pill to swallow for me, but
I rock with it. I rock with it. No cap. I rock with it.
Yeah. But I mean, it is a Hellcat. It's a narrow body, but it's still a Hellcat, and I don't know why, but I'm kind of starting to like the narrow bodies, especially if it's red and stick shift. Like, it's just a good combo, you know. Oh, we've got a little Auraful next gen wrap film. So this is another like extreme wrap Hellcat. It seems like the Hellcat people.
I like the wide body, but
wild wraps on their cars.
Everybody got the same wide body, man. I don't want to see like somebody with a Liberty walk wide body or a Challenger or a Charger. Like
of 2023.
It'd be the same wide body kit.
I would give this one a 6 out of 10 because I don't really like the wrap. Here's a good one. Start recording. So we've got what looks like a
this wide body, like
the way you can tell
it looks good, but
the wing. Basically the normal
same one.
The wing stops here. The red eye
I like this color though.
This thing looks like it's got some stuff going on with the
fire.
kit. You can see the diffuser is painted. It looks like it still has a stock style exhaust, but that diffuser looks like it kind of wraps around a little bit further.
Look at the lipping on wheels.
Maybe it's just painted or something. I don't know. It looks a bit different. And then coming around to the side here, actually we'll go on this side because the lighting's better. You can see it's got some
crazy
massive wheels. It looks like they're maybe two-piece. I'm gonna guess the brand is Lexani, because it's got it right here and then on the fender. And you can see here what I was saying earlier about the rocker panel. It's like it's extended a bit more than the Hellcats typically have. I believe this is usually smooth on the Hellcat.
Okay, that's a little bit different. That's a little bit different.
A little bit of width down there, which I think looks cool over the factory look.
Yeah.
Let's go around front, see if there's anything special there. Yeah, okay, so yeah, I mean, continuing that painted...
Damn, bro, all in the video.
Maybe if it's a body kit or something like that, you can see the front splitter is also painted. And then, typically on the Hellcat, the splitter will kind of break apart right here.
Mm-hmm. You got it all pieced together.
All the way up and meets with the
I like that.
flare
I like that.
on the fender, so that's interesting. It seems like this car is totally modified. Wheels, tires, slight addition to the wide body kit. I'd give it a 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10? Fair enough. I probably would have given it 6.57. And that smoke out there. Ooh, that jump fire. That crazy.
Oh my gosh, dude. We need to get over there. Alright guys, this is the cream of the crop right here.
Okay.
We just found a Demon 170
yes, sir.
at the Mickey Thompson booth here at Sema. about this car, which you should. This Demon 170 is 1,025 horsepower from the factory from Dodge.
Crazy.
170
That is crazy.
The alcohol content in the ethanol. So this car is made to run on ethanol from the factory. Just fill it up, go run it. It comes with slicks and skinnies, and I'm sure Mickey Thompson. Let's take a look at it closer.
Yeah, Mickey Thompson gonna have so far.
Of course, there's Mickey Thompson's on it. That's why it's here. But you can see those brakes once again. The classic 6.
Damn, them Jones.
Coming around back.
Them Jones look bigger.
This car comes factory with a drag pack, so you can see it's got the small
fat
wheel
boy,
on the
that
back
tire.
fit,
Fat.
meteor sidewall tire, and of course the wide body in the back only. You'll notice so that you can fit big wide slicks.
Yeah.
But then up front, take a look. There's no fender flare on the front because you run skinnies for this car. You don't need a wide track for the front. You need that out back. That's why it's got the flare there. So this car is epic, and it's cool to see one.
I like it.
Okay, so look at that hood. You can see the difference between the normal Hellcats and the Demon 170. It's got this massive opening in the hood there, and it's got two kind of vertical splitters to kind of split the air up. You can see they're shaped like this. They're shaped like that, so that it cuts through the air. Airflow stuff, aerodynamics, I mean, the splitter looks very similar to the normal Hellcat one, but it's got a cutout in the front versus the Hellcat is just all solid all the way across. Slight differences. Oh, and then not to mention the badge on the side is a demon instead of a cat.
Crazy.
And it also says 170 in the badge, which is really cool. It's a little tight, so we can't really make our way back there. Plus, it's really dark back there. But this car is epic.
And Demon 170, man.
I would rate
I like
this
it.
car a 3 out of 10 because you can't drive it on the streets.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. I give this car a 9.765.
9.7?
Because
Alright.
it's not that practical for the street. I like street driving as much as I like track driving.
I'd say 8.
I would want to drive this on the street all the time, but it's just not meant to do that.
Yeah.
Plus, I personally would want a car that has the wide body on all 4 corners, so that definitely
for sure.
It docks the score a little bit. But
I'd say 8.
That's still a W. Wow, so this one's actually really unique. I know we said we were going to cover every Hellcat. This is not a Hellcat. However,
Scat Pack, man. Come on, man.
With a Procharger on it, so it's a supercharged 6.4 liter Hemi, which is a bigger motor than the Hellcat. This is a 6.4 versus the Hellcat's got a 6.2, and then it has a supercharger. So would you call this the equivalent of a Hellcat, an aftermarket Hellcat? I don't know.
Maybe.
Let's take a look at the spec sheet. They've got.
I like those shaker hoods, or the shaker.
700 plus horsepower.
What do you call them?
Dodge Challenger Scat Pack with a shaker. So that's pretty cool. I would love to see.
I like the shaker. I wish I had one in my car. You know, honest.
I'm sure they would go head to head. I don't know if this is wheel horsepower or if this is at the crank, but it says just 700 plus horsepower. It's also automatic, so
it's probably like 701.
Probably 701. Probably like really. It's probably really like 500.
Yeah.
If you know, you know. But yeah, this is a Procharger, so if you guys don't know what this essentially isn't like the Hellcat style supercharger. This actually, like the Hellcat style, sits on top. It's a root style blower, and it sits on top of the engine, in between it, and it forces air into the engine like we all know it. It's got rotors inside of it. However, this one is more like a turbo. However, instead of being spun up by the exhaust, it's being spun by a belt from the engine. So it's basically a belt-driven turbocharger. Yeah. I would give this car I'd give this a 7 out of 10.
7?
Creative, 700 horsepower from a Scat Pack, Procharged Scat Pack.
I'm giving it a 10.
It's, not that
Me
much
personally.
But it's unique because, they put the time into adding that.
Off of it pushing 7 horses,
adding the amount of horsepower
it being a Scat Pack.
Not being a Hellcat, but then you also get a bigger motor.
I like that.
6.4, so.
I like the paint job. Different. Procharged. Give it a 10. I say 10, 10. Ooh.
Yeah, it's
that purple clean. Oh my god. That's beautiful.
Still got the 6.2.
That's beautiful.
797 horsepower.
10 already.
Look at the front. You can see there's a little bit of a difference.
10 already.
The normal Hellcats, there's a lot of carbon fiber, and it's a custom carbon fiber body.
That is clean.
Like in old school CUDA. Let's take a look at the side. The wheels They look like Hellcat wheels, but they look like they're a little bit different because they look like they're custom machined. They have a Hellcat logo in the center, so I can't exactly tell what wheels they are, but they're definitely custom, you can tell.
That jump fire, bro. I'm in love.
It's like the car is painted, but then it's like there's still part of it exposed.
I'm in love.
It's purple, which is pretty epic.
I want them to show like the whole, like more of the car.
What's going on over here? So we've got, okay, so the taillights on this car make it look like an old school CUDA, which is pretty cool. That's the whole like concept of this car. You can see like the body is completely different. It's all made out of carbon fiber. The front end's different. The taillights are different. The entire rear is different. This bumper looks more old school. And it's kind of crazy to see this on a 2022 Hellcat Red Eye. Like, what?
That's bonkers.
I'm not crazy about the mirror location. It almost looks a little bit wonky, but still pretty sick.
Man, that jump was sexy.
The execution's pretty wild for this car.
I'm a 10 out of 10.
I would probably rate this car at, like, I'll give it an 8 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Reasoning, it's high. It's high on the scale of, builds because, you see a lot of Hellcats that are just bolt-ons, and there's nothing wrong with that because these cars do well with just bolting things on, put some wheels.
I'm giving it a 10 out of 10 because it's basically like he's been saying, like a Barracuda, and you still got the Challenger aspect to it. It's different. Haven't seen nothing like this. Paint job is crazy. Carbon fiber. Red eye. I mean,
isn't that wild because it's still a modern car, so.
Out. 10 out of 10 of you.
That's pretty wild.
It was beautiful.
This one may not look like it, but this is actually a Hellcat. This is a Hellcat Durango. It's got the Hellcat.
Oh, that thing low.
Is a full-on drag car. I believe this car is faster than 8 seconds in the quarter mile. It's 1,600 horsepower. Check this thing out.
That's crazy.
Pardon me. Take a look under there. You can see it's got an upgrade.
8-second Durango.
The entire engine's upgraded, but skinny's in the front. Drag racing brakes, and look on the side. It's got the Hellcat.
I want to see this thing run.
It's a Hellcat still, but on the
I want to see it run, bro.
Everything's cut out, and it's got full tube chassis. So this thing is not really a Durango anymore, but it is a Durango, and it's definitely a Hellcat. So very epic, and I felt like this car should absolutely be featured because I've seen this online. I know it's an absolute beast, so it's fun to see it here at Sema. And
that's
looking
crazy.
at the back, we've got the cage continuing all the way back here, full carbon.
Oh, what's that over there though?
This thing is epic. Look at the NOS bottle
Sheesh.
back there.
Got that juice.
It's got a NOS bottle, full tube chassis,
Bro.
and 1,600 horsepower, but it's also got
1,600. Oh my god.
Somehow they still put packed seats back there, and riding in this thing, it'd be epic. I would totally ride in it. This one's an absolute beast. Look at the tires in the back. Of course, it's got slicks, Mickey Thompson's because it's a drag car.
Them Jones fat.
Yeah, absolute beast. Oh, did it? Okay, rate it. I would rate this, man. It wouldn't be anything less than a 10.
Yeah.
10 because I don't know. This is just speaking my language.
Durango Hellcat, drag pack.
Is absolutely
Man, still got the back seats with NOS, 1,600.
Okay, so that's more than a Hellcat would be to the wheels.
Well, they say 7, but to the
no, that's definitely more than a Hellcat makes to the wheels. I can tell you.
If we were racing a Hellcat right now, he's gonna spin for a couple seconds, and by then,
yeah. So it's a 5.7 with a Hellcat supercharger on top.
Just like an off-road build type. All-wheel.
Behind it, and
Okay.
It pushes 600 horsepower to all 4 wheels.
all 4.
That's outrageous. And it's got a column shifter, and it was an ex-police car.
Because the only column was for the police, because if they had someone in the back, they don't want them messing with it.
Exactly.
And the seats, we had to have all new interior, because it had the bolster seats and all that stuff.
Yeah.
We had all new interior.
And is that it taking off back there?
That's it. That's the whole concept right
Oh, that's epic. Like, not only does it have a Hellcat blower and is it all-wheel drive, but it also has, like, slightly knobby tires. It looks really cool. It's like, you don't need to lower something like this because, like, you want it to be functional, be able to go over everything. I'm sure this thing can probably go over some stuff that's kind of
Carbon fiber. Trunk
Trunk
hood.
600 to the wheels, and, it's not quite a Hellcat, but There are Hellcat badges. That's what got my attention. So found out it's not actually a Hellcat, but it is a 5.7 with the Hellcat blower. So, I mean, I think it's really cool. It's got the ski box on top, and it has the skis, and it's wide body.
Yeah.
What do you think? Does this get the Hellcat card? Does it get the Hellcat pass to have
it's
the
different.
badges on this car, even though it's a 5.7? Drop a comment. I do
Ooh,
notice
I don't know.
it does have 600 horsepower. However, it does have the stock brakes for a 5.7 car, so they're just standard, you know, cast brakes. I feel like such an upgrade does deserve bigger brakes, like Brembo's.
Right.
6 pistons from a Hellcat, obviously. This doesn't have that, so that could be kind of sketchy. And that's probably an upgrade that they're looking to do, probably at some point
Hopefully.
in the future, to make this thing more confidence-inspiring
Hopefully.
driving it. Because the Hellcats come with great brakes, you know, so it'd be good to throw something like that on here. Oh, he's got the Anderson Composites carbon trunk, so that's a cool touch for this car.
Yeah.
And then in the back,
smooth.
got a diffuser, modified exhaust, of course. It's pretty sick. I mean, for an ex-cop car, I think it's pretty dope. And
I give it 8.5. 8.5.
I would rate this car at a. Let me think about it really quick. Right?
8.5. 8.5.
Okay, there's a couple factors here. All right, I like the car. I think it's sick.
I like it too.
It's not a Hellcat.
No.
It's Hellcat badges, so that takes away from the score significantly. Okay.
Very much so.
You can't just put a Hellcat supercharger on it and then say that it's a Hellcat because that's not how it works. It's not a Hellcat. So that does take away from the score a little bit, but like I said, I do like the car, so I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10 for execution. And, you know, it's wide body and it's all-wheel drive, so it can get out of the hole really fast. Plus, the supercharger on top, it's epic. However, it's not a Hellcat, and they put Hellcat badges on it, so this gets a 6
Yeah,
out of 10.
that is a good point.
That score significantly.
That is a good point. Yeah, I changed my mind. I give it a 6 too.
Guys, don't do it.
Give it a 6.
I mean, just checking it out, I don't see too much done under the hood, but could be more. I don't know. They have a pretty extreme wrap. We've been noticing lots of the Hellcats having extreme wraps, and this one definitely doesn't fall short. The tires are pretty wide. I mean, they stick out, you know, pretty significantly from the car. Plus the wheels.
Crazy.
Stock wheels. It looks like it's got some pretty fancy tires in the back. Looks like Nitto. What are these? NT555. So
that wrap crazy, and it got the whole window. Yeah, that's fire.
The wrap is pretty outrageous in my opinion. Plus the windows are wrapped too. So how do you see out of this? How do you see out of a car that has wrapped windows? I don't know. It's a Hellcat, but it's a narrow body, and I'm not really a big fan of narrow bodies. Like they work, they're the same thing, but
I like either or.
You know, we all know that.
Ooh, look at that purple.
Powder coated, like glittery supercharger. Like
I'm giving 10 out of 10.
Pretty sick like that.
I don't care.
Aside from that,
I like it.
I'm not too crazy
I love
about
it.
the extreme wraps. Give it a 4 out of 10.
What?
Yeah. So we found
Crazy.
another demon, the second demon here that I've seen at Sema show. So this is 2 of 2. I'm pretty sure this is the only other one here. This is actually Jay Leno's demon, which is pretty epic.
Oh, wow.
It's Jay Leno's 1,025 horsepower Demon 170 from Dodge. So the reason why this car is epic one more time is because it's got, you know, the 6.2 liter supercharged V8, but it's also, it comes from the factory to run on ethanol. I've already gone over all this, so if you've been watching, you already know this stuff, but let's just take a look at this thing. It's got a different paint color. The one we looked at earlier was very, very similar to this, but just slightly different color. And this one has a little bit of goodies on the inside, such as it's got like a harness bar and some racing harnesses, because this one probably went racing at some point. You can see on the hood it's got alcohol injected, kind of like engraved into the air intake, not the air intake, but the air scoop. It's pretty sick. Looks good. And one thing I didn't touch on the Mickey Thompson car versus this car, that I'm noticing this one also has is the carbon fiber wheels. So if you notice,
Ooh,
the lip
okay.
on the wheel is carbon fiber. So
Yeah,
that's shaving
that's
a couple
hard.
pounds off of the wheels where it would otherwise be, it'd be aluminum. So it's pretty cool that they have carbon fiber on these from the factory. Apparently, it's a really expensive option, but this one has it, and the two that we've seen today have it. So that's pretty cool. Once again, the 170 on the
steel wheel
on the side, and noticing no flares in the front. We've only got flares in the
Hey,
back.
on the other Demon 170, that joint was backward, was it not?
Because this car
I'm pretty sure it was
comes with
backwards.
and it comes with skinny, so it doesn't really need to have the flares up front. I like to have the flares in the front and the back so that, you can drive it down the street and it just looks more put together. But you see something like this on the street, you instantly know that it's a 170 and that it's missing those front flares for a reason.
Would you drive this J-Line at 170?
Hell yeah, 100%.
Are you kidding me? It's
What you mean?
170.
What would you rate it?
I would rate it 10 out of 10
Yeah.
just because it's Jay Leno's. Like, it's very similar to the other one we saw earlier, but just because it's Jay's car, gotta rate it as high as that can be because he's a legend. So, oh, is that a Hellcat? Oh wait, no, that's just a set of taillights. Oh, is that a Hellcat Challenger? Oh no, that's just watching.
Alright, man, that's it for that video, man. Comment down below what was y'all favorites out of the video. I like the Challenger that was shouted out to the Cuda. Yeah, the Cuda. So, Barracuda. So, that was my favorite. I like the paint. I like the carbon fiber. And like I said, it was like homage to the Barracuda. So, yeah, I like that one. The original video link is gonna be down in the description, so make sure y'all click that link. Show them some love. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, we're gonna get out of here. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to the video. And yeah, let me see y'all next one. Peace.